Hey, Taurus. I may not know who you are personally on a personal level. Like, we may not have met face to face. But whoever you are within my Taurus collective, you're about to be extremely ecstatic. Um, Extremely ecstatic. Like, you're about to create something with another person, like the family you never had, okay? The type of relationship you never had. There's like a surprise engagement. I'm seeing a surprise wedding. You're about to feel like $1,000,000. The type of teamwork it took just for these people that really care about you, that really, really vibe with you, went through to help see this and make it successful for the both of you is remarkable. This is what I'm talking about when I say your real soul tribe, your real family. And I feel like um everything that has led up to this moment was all worth it. I don't know how far out down the line this is manifesting for Taurus or exactly when, but one thing's for certain: you will be victorious. You will triumph over whatever feels like it's limiting you or it's never going to happen for you. There is a Taurus is on this aspect of this timeline. There's a version of you already experiencing this reality that I'm speaking on. And for some of you, this is your future self. Okay. For others of you, this is a spirit baby communicating with you. I'm picking up on a lot of different messages coming through in this reading. I'm also seeing someone like looking at different communities of where they want to raise their family in, do they have great HOA? Do they have certain types of resources that really will foster and profit and benefit the child? All right. For those of you that are sharing or creating a life with another person that looks like an extension of you, I'm seeing going to get, x-ray 3D x-rays and not x-rays. Why am I saying x-rays? Maybe x-rays there. Like, someone may get an x-ray, not know that they're pregnant, and they come to find out they're pregnant. There's something that's going on around that situation as well. You could have an IUD. You could literally be someone that's like, I can't get pregnant, but there's something about something assures this for you. And it feels like y'all were just like thrusted into this situation together. It's not a knocked up situation. It's more or less like it was unplanned. It wasn't foreseen, and it brings about so much more rewards and a collection of experiences that are so beautiful after having doing so much hard work to get to this point in your life. And it may feel like, how am I going to be able to juggle all these different things? I have a status to maintain. I have, dreams or ambitions that I'm already dealing with, you or this person or the both of you. And it's like this person is just looking at you, Taurus, and they just saying like, I got you. For once, someone has Taurus back. Okay, if y'all are new, welcome to Talk Taurus Tarot with TT, to Talk Tequila, whatever you want to call me. If you're returning, welcome back, you guys. I just got a really, really bomb ass download about you, Taurus, and I really want to see what supporting messages is going to come out in today's reading. Like, this is good. This was like your spiritual community. Some of you, this is your spiritual community coming together. All of the people that are surrounding this relationship, like, it just bringing like a moment of tears. It's like spirit told you this would happen, and it happens. The best of both worlds, I'm hearing. You can do it. Okay, you could be a Mexican. Let's see. I believe with all my might to fly with dragons in the land of hearts. Yes, you went through a lot of South Node life debt type energy. And look at the spiritual message. That's the South Node. You've learned so many lessons. You've closed so many cycles, and you played a lot of debt for your ancestry line as well. And they are just so grateful. They're just like, thank you, thank you, thank you, Taurus, for being the first one in your family to do this. Look at that destiny. Destiny twice. Are y'all kidding me? Sirius said, nope. Listen, you and someone was destined for this. Balance would be restored. Soul fragments. We got 33, master builder, master teacher. Master teachers coming through. Soul fragments. Balance will be restored. Clarity. So Spirit is about to bring you drop you some gems, some clarity right now. Look at that. Then I say, I believe in miracles. Somebody may play that song at their wedding. Look at that. You see crystal clear the difference between being with someone that's a fragment, being with a fragmented soulmate or fragments of a soul versus having the whole thing. Okay. We have interpretation, and then we have fragmented again. So like I said, you had to come up, you did something in the past, Taurus, where you got into astrology. You started to really connect the dots. You started to see what all of the fragments mean, what all the pieces to the puzzle was trying to tell you. It was like something that you did was so genius, and it really builds a whole new life for you. It's like you see all this lightning, okay, an awakening coming out of your shell. Like you doing it. This is the confirmation for you that you have the clarity that you need, and the belief that you're holding in your heart right now is all you ever needed. And it's going to take you exactly to this moment that I'm speaking about. 9 of Pentacles, like I said, especially for my independent. You're going to be independently wealthy. You're going to be independently successful. Your stability and security is good. Your prosperity is good. It's a rewarding season. Your hard work is paying off. You're going to be collecting on all of your investments as well. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're building something. This could be your baby. Like you're building your baby from scratch, and you're starting it right now. Your future self is saying, now you get what we've been trying to tell you. Now you see why we told you to teach yourself this. Now we see why we told you to learn quickly and get in and get out. All right. You could be teaching yourself about like just death in general and what that means, or like other dimensions. This is what it's picking up on. Like you have been really studying about the spiritual realm, other dimensions, being self-taught, self-made, getting clarity for your own self on what these experiences, why they had to be so difficult, what it was meant to teach you. Some of y'all are into hypnotherapy. You're going to go and teach yourself about hypnotherapy for past life regression, to go back and collect, put together the pieces from other lifetimes. Look what I told you. And look what you're bringing in, the 4 of Wands. Like I said, something's coming into homeostasis. These events, you're going to finally see why these events had to play out the way they had to play out, why things had to happen the way they did in the order in which they did. And it all comes back like reunions. That's what I'm seeing here. Reunions, reunited, and it feels so good. And I feel like these reunions are like the right spirits around you, the right whole souls around you, feeling welcomed in a community, a family coming together. Just like things just feel like it's working in your favor. And I feel like you're going to go the distance this time. You see how you start with the Page of Pentacles, and then we're moving into the Knight of Pentacles with your belief. So something starts off small, but it takes up, it builds up, and it might feel like, is it ever going to happen? Why is it so hard to come through? For some of you, you had to go through a death and transformation with um, certain fragments from past lives. It could be your own soul fragment. Okay, I'm picking up soul fragments and what it all meant. These are also fragments of prior existence. These are fragments as well within your own ancestry. Yeah, with death here. Seeing where the karma stemmed from. Okay, it could have been stemming from your father's side, your mother's side, but really getting the clarity that you need. This is like going from family member to family member, or just going back to your homeland and really researching and studying, but just like you're doing it yourself. Like you're not necessarily paying someone to teach you. I mean, you could, but it's like you're a student of life. And this is the alignment that you're going to maintain. Look at that. And the sun. Oh my God. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful, Taurus. Six of Wands. You're you see something. There's a moment in time where you literally see something crystal clear and it makes sense to you. It's all connected. Six of Wands energy. Those fragmented karmic experiences or memories serves a purpose. It's something that you can always take with you on your journey. It's like spirit had, through these karmic connections, it gave you some type of confidence or reassurance, confirmations that you needed, that you were connecting spiritually to the other realm. Like they would leave you like breadcrumbs. They would leave you crumbs for you. Not crumbs in a bad way, but y'all get my point. They would leave you like tokens on your path, little bit by little bit. And it may have been very frustrating because you may have felt like you were ready for the big leagues. But all of these steps were in preparation for the big leagues. Even if you felt like back then you were in the big leagues, you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay. Yeah, you are so loved. Your love is pure. Your love is a 1 in a million. It goes on and on and on. I mean, that song is not really a good song, but I heard the song. Yeah, and it's like right here, right now, while I'm channeling this reading, your future self wants you to know, or your present self, but this is definitely future energy, that they're sitting on a beach or they're sitting somewhere where there's tall mountains, a beautiful landscape, and they're looking back on their past life and they're like, it was so worth it, man. It was so fucking worth it. It was worth all of it was worth it. And if your future self could say something to you right now, it's keep going. They know it's hard. They know it feels frustrating. They know it feels like it's never going to happen, but they want you to know that, damn it, it happens, Taurus. Everything you've ever wanted happens. Look at that Ace of Cups. The Empress. The Ten of Pentacles. There's someone that may be called home, okay? When your mother is called home, that's the last piece of some type of, that's the last fragment or the last piece missing that you need. You need some type of spiritual assistance on the spiritual side. And there's someone that you love. There's someone that you love so deeply. And your future self is saying when that person is called home, and when I say called home, like they cross over to the spiritual realm, the type of force that you're about to be, once that point on your timeline has occurred, some of you it already occurred. You're gonna, all the resistance that was placed on you, all the oppression that was placed on you, just immediately gets like sucked into this vacuum that seals that portal closed, where no more karma is coming to you, because it stops with you. No more debts from the south node is coming to you, because it ends with you. And there's something about that soul of your mother or your father. There's someone that crosses over on your timeline, and it's like the moment that they're on that spiritual side and they're supporting you, it's like a force of emotional overpour that you can't put into words. But you become so unstoppable. You become so unstrong. And it's like the spirit of that loved one is covering you and channeling everything that they weren't able to give you in the physical realm in the spiritual realm. And it's like you go from it being you having 2 hands to you got 10 hands laid on you at once. Wow. And they want you to know not to harbor any feelings. They want you to know not to be angry, not to hold resentment. They want you to see that this was the final like peace returning to you. Like what they're showing me is like you're one big soul, right? And then a fragment of you is your father. A fragment of your soul is your mother. A fragment of you is your siblings. They're fragments of you, right? When working together, there's a seamless thing that happens, right? We all work together. The roles play out well, right? When those fragments return back to your oversoul, you're no longer looking for clarity outside of yourself. Like you don't have to check in with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. You no longer care. You have this crystal clear vision. Them assisting you and guiding you from the spiritual realm. They're sharp. They're wit. They have like this type of ability or gift that was also theirs. They may not have ever used it. So let's say, for example, you have a mother, they never used their psychic abilities. They never really did anything with it. Matter of fact, they may have really shut themselves off to the spiritual realm. But you are the one in your family that has a very heightened ability, right? When that person's soul on your timeline returns back to that fragment returns back to its oversoul, it's like all of their untapped potential abilities and all those great things, they channel it directly through you. Directly through you. And it's like you never miss your mark after that. You never fail a test. You just keep graduating and graduating and graduating. And it's like they're all rooting you on from the spiritual realm. So they don't want you to harbor any emotions or feel any resentment or be mad about anything. They want you to know that they felt love when they transitioned, that they felt at peace when they transitioned. They felt whole. They've experienced the rapture of you. They are you and you are them. And that's what they're saying. There's someone's father that's already on the spiritual realm that's been facilitating these karmic experiences or lessons that you ancestrally have to deal with. This is very specific. Someone's father has been teaching you from the spiritual realm how to develop your gifts, teaching you how to be self-taught, how to move past certain karmic lessons, how to end things, begin things, death and rebirth. This father figure always loved your mother. This father figure is coming for your mother. They may have already told you that they're going to be the ones that help them cross over. A lot of your family members on this timeline here, Taurus, that I'm seeing, they're going to take it very hard because they didn't treat your mother well. They're going to take it very hard because they offer breadcrumbs to your mother, or they offer breadcrumbs to some grandmother or someone important in your life. They won't experience the essence of that soul. It's going to all be channeled through you, Taurus, whoever you are. And it's like you become, your psychic abilities are sharp. Your ability to predict and see the future is sharp. You never miss your mark. They just keep stressing that over and over again. And it's like, many of them are going to come to you and ask you about your mother. Many of them are going to come to you and ask you what they said or how they feel. And these are it's like you literally go from possibly being the crazy person, right? But it's like, it's so hard for them to cope with this transition and how they treated the entire situation, that it creates a domino effect, a ripple effect. So your future self on this trajectory is like, in hindsight, you're respected for your interpretation, your abilities. You're respected for what you know. You know what I'm saying? You embodying your element. Look at that. Abundance, healing, Chiron, 11th house. Your friends and family are going to come back to you, paying you and asking you to interpret for them. You initiate, or you're some type of catalyst that was always being prepared to receive those people that would one day have to come to you and ask you for guidance. Even though in the beginning they may have shunned you, blacklisted you. You may have had to go completely the opposite direction. And you are just so much mature, so much wiser. You know exactly what you're doing. You're moving from a stable point of time. 6 of Wands, both come in here. Whether something is taken from you or added to you, you're always successful. I'm telling you, there's like a proud. They're just stressing. One of you may have had one parent that was already on the other side, and there was one more parent that hadn't crossed over yet. And they're about to show you how much you have always been their golden child, how much you have always been so adored. Especially if they were fragments on your journey that may have left you destitute or left you with nothing or weren't able to really give to you in life. It was always destined for them to give to you in death. Everything. And not just leaving a deed or a trust behind for you, but channel everything that they weren't into you and make sure that you see it through the other side. Your life purpose, work, whatever this is. 2 of Wands. It's like you were chosen as the person they would pass the baton to, and you would make it all the way through the other end. I heard be gentle now. At times it may feel difficult because you may feel like you're left with nothing more than the memories, but they want you to know that you have them with you, both of them. This entire event changed your perspective around family. The idea of transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm, it transforms everything in regards to your perspective around marriage, success, prosperity. It's like you're forever changed. Your perspective is forever changed. Your belief system is forever changed. Look at that. You automatically go back to some type of childlike nature of being like free spirited. But I'm telling you, someone's being called home. There is literally, I feel like your spiritual team just wants you to know that the trumpets are going to blow. And when they do, that this is just confirmation of what you already know. I'm telling you, someone literally gets called back home into the spiritual realm. And you are going to have a strong telepathic connection, a spiritual mediumship type of connection with your parents, your deceased loved ones. And it's going to be of faith and a knowing that is forever ingrained, imprinted, and unable to be shaken by any person you ever meet, by any experience you ever go through. Some of you, this already happened. Yeah, you go through loss and then you heal, and it just changed the way you view love and pain and transition. Yeah, someone's gonna come to you. It's like you're so psychic, you have like this crystal ball. Like you're going to really, like, people are gonna come to you so they can experience these energies. And you're gonna look back and you're really gonna see why everything had to happen like this. So if something may feel confusing now and you may not know the hour, when, or how this is all going to play out, I feel like, ooh, yep, some of you, after your loved one is guiding you, they're going to reincarnate as a girl child to you. Like I said, there's some type of mysterious, immaculate conception that happens. Okay, I'm seeing possible twins, but one will survive. There's some type of, oh my goodness. Whatever you were fated to experience in the past, whatever lifestyle you were fated to experience, whatever you had to continue reaping over and over again, all that gets obliterated, shattered. And when that door is finally closed, your connection is like I said, untampered with. It's unable, nothing is able to obstruct you from bulldozing through bullshit, confusion, all that type of stuff. You just know. A lot of people are going to watch you. Why are they watching, Taurus? A lot of people are going to now finally believe you that were suspicious over you, suspicious of your ability. They're going to finally believe you. Because there's just things that you're going to know about the past, the present, and the future that's unrefuted, that cannot be refuted. And you're going to be very successful at building whatever this is, master teacher. There's a very large debt that's being cleared out, and it's a great sacrifice. Yep. Something is directly intended to be like a direct blow to someone's heart, and it just makes them like literally have like this period of like vomiting all of their truth. You know what I'm saying? Things that you were suspicious on, things that people may not have wanted to admit. This grave loss brings about like a lightning bolt strike into the hearts of people that didn't believe you or resented you, that you had to like put your foot down with. They just coming to apologize. Because of their intentions. Yeah, they're just coming to apologize. To make peace. Someone's also going to go away for a very long time. It could be up to 8 years. I do feel like at first they may blame you for whatever they lost. But in time, they will come around to see. But I heard they had to cool it now. Better cool it now. You better cool it now. It's a lot going on there, but we're going to end it right there. Whew. Let's see. Spirit, what is your final message to Taurus? We have enjoy music, instruments, sounds, tones. Explore your creative side. Visualize, paint, record. Let me see. I feel like there's something in the book that you need to hear. So we're going to read these 2 cards. If that's where we part, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But if you want to stick around for it, let's get into it. Okay, so your overall message was enjoy music. Let's see why that is. Enjoy music, instruments, sounds, tones. The Aymara people of South America were one of the first civilizations to create and use panpipes. Music remains a vital part of the spiritual and social events of the region. Aymarans, I think it's Aymarans, but who knows? Enables and symbols. Why can't I read? Aymaran and symbols consist of traditional wind and percussion instruments, are a feature of festivals and communal activities. The music of the Aymara reflects their community values. There is no band leader or soloist, and musicians are welcome to join in at festivals, whatever their ability. New pieces are created for every event and composed in rehearsal as a group effort. Music is about the collective acting and creating as one, with the men playing instruments and the women singing and dancing. Ancestor message. Connect with the healing power of music. Let go of the need to be good or acceptable and sing, dance, and play with music. Look at what inspires you and makes your heart and soul sing. Find yourself through music. Express yourself through music. You might also feel drawn to connect with your community through music. Divinatory meaning. Music is creative. It opens your heart and mind, relaxes you, and allows you to nourish yourself and others. Be inventive. Do not be afraid or embarrassed to try new ways of creating sound. Reconnect with your musical spirit. You can enjoy creating music whether you are a beginner or a seasoned professional. Share your songs and sounds with others. Take time each day to relax, listen, and enjoy your favorite music. Last card is explore your creative side. Why can't I find it? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all, I promise you. Wait, there it was. No, that's explore your creative side. Visualize, paint, record. Oh Lord. Aurignacian people lived in the forest of southwestern France in 3,800 years ago. These people were hunters and gatherers who lived and came together in large rock shelters during the winter months. The caves provided warmth and shelter from the bitter cold, as well as surface for some of the world's first cave art. Mammoth, horse, alpine goats, and deer, geometric designs, dots, and people appear in these ancient works of art. The artists also engraved bones and stone and crafted beautiful ornaments. The Aurignacian artists were skilled and made use of crevices or raised surfaces to paint animals with perspective. There is evidence that the Aurignacian had full-time artists and that some art was based on shamanic experience. Ancestor speaks. Get your artistic energy flowing. Try to make time for yourself to paint, write, sing, play, bake, or build every day. Even if you can only find a few minutes at a time, regularly engaging your imagination will make a noticeable difference to your energy. You do not have to be an artist, musician, or chef. When you start thinking more creatively, you invite inspiration and ingenuity to all you do. When you unlock your imagination, you are opening yourself to healing energy from the universe. Creativity is connected to your passion, your solar plexus, and sexual chakras. It is also linked to the life force and positive energy. When you are not using your creativity, you can start to feel restless, frustrated, and numb. Re-energized by painting, planting, sewing, singing, playing, or thinking outside the box. This card encourages you to look for a unique solution to a problem. Taurus, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.